Good evening, everyone. I am Shourjya. Uh, I am a 8th student of North Point English Academy, Malda, and I convey my heartiest thanks to Agnidat Aerospace and Defense Research Private Limited, Talisha, and Trishul Observatory, as a Citizen Science Group, and Kunnagar Space Lab for inviting me as a guest speaker in this webinar, along with other two guests who are the Mulika Kanam and Shanchan. And as you know, everyone, that the today's topic about this webinar is chasing darkness, embracing light, and observing the universe through the eyes of the Trishul Observatory and Kunnagar Space Lab. As light is directly related to space as well as with sky watching, you will see mostly in the town areas and that the urban areas that the sky is almost foggy, and so we can't see neither the stars clearly nor the other celestial bodies. As the moon is the nearest object to us, that is only clear and prominent. But if we go to the rural areas and see the sky, and the sky is so clear that even somewhere we can see the Milky Way also. And example of this type of village is the Hanle village, which is located at Ladakh. And there is no pollution, and because of this, the sky is so clear. And here a question arises that what are the differences between a village sky and a city sky so that the sky in the village is so clear? And the two main points which arises in our mind for this effect is light and pollution. And for today's webinar, I am talking about light. And you know that some of the villages in India even has not got electricity, and in such places the sky looks so vibrant. So to embrace the universal light, we must decrease the number of useless lights which are there in our urban areas, especially the street lights. You know that maximum amount of the universe is unknown to us. So we must chase the unknown, that is the darkness, to discover more and more in the stream. So now, if we want to observe the sky by sitting in our home, we must use a telescope. But sometimes the telescopic pictures are also not crystal clear due to pollution. So, to observe the sky better, we must take two paths. That is, we can take two paths. That is, one is we can set an observatory or a telescope far behind, or a telescope in the offbeat areas and in the villages, or else we can place the telescopes far behind the Earth's atmosphere. Then only we can get a clear telescopic view of cosmic objects. And taking the example you can see in the screen, taking the example of the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope, we can see that they are sending pictures regularly. But if someone cannot afford a telescope as it is too costly, but has a keen interest, cannot they get involved with space? Yes, truly they can. So now I will be talking about what citizen science is and what are the citizen science projects in which we can participate and its importance. But now, if you want to observe the stars and the constellations, you can take the help of the mobile apps like the Stellarium and the Starwork, which will help you to locate the stars and the constellations. You can see that this is the view of the constellations in the night sky, and this is the sky of Ingrej Bazaar, which is the location of mine. So for amateur sky watching, it's very nice. It's nice. You can do it. And coming to this concept of citizen science, someone from you might have seen that in the newspaper. Sometimes it is published that uh, NASA or International Astronomical Union, with the help of some group of students of some organizations, has discovered a comet or asteroid and found whether they are coming in the direction of our Earth or not. So, did you wonder? that what is the role of the students here, how they are helping the professionals. The answer to your question is that they are the citizen scientists, or you can say amateur astronomers. As our universe is an infinite field, and with the help of those telescopes, a large number of slides and pictures are provided to us. So we need an infinite number of scientists to study those slides and pictures. But in this world, in this physical world, we cannot provide infinite number of students, scientists, right? So will everyone in this world be a scientist? No, right? Because there are so many other important professions to carry for, and looking for the children and teenagers, they don't have a specific degree to be a scientist. But the citizen science projects has a vast contribution to the field of astronomy. How? Now see that citizen science projects, they approach us means the non-scientists, but who are interested in space and interstellar objects, to work in various interesting but simple projects, and they seek our help to provide the professionals by doing the preliminary detections. Irrespective of the profession and age, anyone interested can participate in this type of project. But they are not so complicated that if you think at first that they are so complicated, how can I do? It's totally wrong. It's very simple. If you have the clear concept and if you have the interest, you can surely go on with this. And to participate in those projects, we only need a desktop, a smartphone, and a stable internet connection. And there are many teams, many teams which are working in the stream of citizen science. You can just enter in any of the teams to work for. Personally, I work for the SS Citizen Science Group, which is the group of Mr. Shobhanacharya sir. They are organizing, means volunteering a large number of citizen science projects. But today I will tell you about some of the projects in which I have participated and the what acknowledgement I got from there. And not only space, there are a large number of citizen science projects and the subjects in which you can participate. This is citizen science group, and here you can see lots of streams are there: technology, climate, universe, physics, geography, nature, habitat, farming, etc., etc. And coming towards the project, my first citizen science project was the asteroid hunting project. This project is run by the International Astronomical Search Collaboration, IASC, in the partnership of NASA. This is a team project, and if you want to participate in this project, you must have a desktop or a laptop and a stable internet connection to avail. So, if you are interested, you can surely join a team, or you can create a own team of yours with your friends, relatives, and participate in this project. The slides which we are getting for this project come from the Pan-STARRS 1 and the Pan-STARRS 2 telescope, which is located at Hawaii. And there is a software named Astrometrica, which we have to install for doing this project. And Astrometrica serves as a platform to do this project. Then, when we are going to the analysis part, there are certain characteristics to look for in the slides, and to select the unknown objects and select the moving objects, you must follow those characteristics. I hope so that Amoli ma'am will surely tell this to you, clear this. So after an object is selected, then we will have to check the signal to noise ratio, which is known as the SNR. And if it is more than 4.5 or 5, then we can give it a specific code which will be given by our team. And we have to submit a MPC report to IASC for the configuration of a moving object. Then, if our object is really a moving object, then International Astronomical Search Collaboration will publish our team members' name in their website and acknowledge us with a certificate, and the detected object will be a preliminary detection. Not only the concept stops there, then the scientists will watch for the preliminary moving object for 1 to 3 years, and if they really see that the object is an asteroid and they are located in the main belt, they will congratulate us with a provisional certificate, and that discovery will be known as the provisional discovery. Then also it is not stopped. The telescopes and the observatories will locate the asteroids for more 7 to 10 years. And if it is found that the asteroid is still moving then and is located still in the main belt, then they will give us the opportunity to give a specific name to the asteroid as we detected it at the very first time. Until date, I have three provisional discoveries, and two are there in my in the slide. You can see I've presented two of my certificates. And recently, I got a team which the name of the team is SS Citizen Science Lab Malda, and which is the initiative of Shobhanacharya sir, who has means encouraged me a lot to do more. And in this month, I have participated in this project, asteroid hunting project for this group, and we have also got the certificate for doing that. And in the future also, the teammates of our Research Citizen Science Lab Malda will be participating on projects such as asteroid hunting and more projects like gamma radio burst, exoplanet hunting, deep space photography, supernova hunting, etc., etc. And there will also be a scope to work for with several international citizen science teams. Here are the certificates. Yeah. Coming to this concept, you know that Zooniverse is one of the biggest platforms for citizen science, and they volunteer more than 50 projects on different streams like physics, chemistry, geography, medicine, space, etc. And you know, one means interesting fact is that in 2023, the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy was has organized a year of open science recognition challenge in which Zooniverse, which is a partnership in the partnership of NASA, received the White House Open Science Award. So it's very means it's a matter of pride for us as this is a citizen science platform. And another interesting project in which you can participate through your phone is the Daily Minor Planet project. You can say that it's the asteroid hunting project of Zooniverse, and it has been a long time that I have done this project. I participate in the ISC asteroid hunting project regularly. But in this project too, I have certain discoveries. And if you don't have a desktop, you can surely go with this project because the ISC project, the ISC asteroid hunting project needs the desktop and the laptop. But if you don't have, you can surely go with this project through your mobile phone. Excuse me. Here, you can see here you will be given a slide. The slide is shown here, and you have to see that whether the selected object in the green cursor has a tail-like structure or not. If it is yes, then you will select the yes option there and you will submit. And it's to remind you, it's also not too complex project, and you can surely join it personally. It's not a team project. Coming to the Galaxy Classification Project, I am known to three organizations who are volunteering this particular project. The first one is the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, who conduct this project for a whole year. And here we have to classify the galaxies at first based on their shape. We know that you also know that there are mainly three types of galaxies in our universe. That is the spiral galaxy, the elliptical galaxy, and the irregular galaxy. So we have to see the images of the galaxy and at first have to select any one from the above three shapes. Then if the galaxy is interacting with any other galaxy, we have to means we have then we will go to another option. If so, then a series of interacting features name comes, and we have to select the desired option, and we have to submit this. The pictures which we are getting for classification are provided by the Great Subaru Telescope, but the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan conducts two special campaigns in a year, that is one in summer and one in winter, where we will have to classify the given number of galaxies. And if we do so, our names will be taken for a lottery, in which the lucky winners, those will be the lucky winners from the lottery, will get a greetings card and a calendar directly from faraway Japan. But all the members who will classify the required number of galaxies, their names will be published in the official website of Naunch. And you know that I'm so lucky that I received a greetings card and the calendar in 2023 and 24 for consecutive 2 years. You can see. And the calendar, the calendar is filled with the astrophotos. Very interesting astrophotos are there. So the next galaxy classification project which I have done is the project of the Pune Knowledge Cluster, and it's an Indian organization who is organizing this project also. And it's the Indian government project which is run by the Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. You know that it can be availed both by mobile phone or desktop. There also we have to classify the galaxies based on their shape, and after classifying, you will be provided with a certificate. And you know that as it is an Indian organization for doing volunteering this project, we must be proud for the Pune Knowledge Cluster as it is an Indian organization. You see, I'm saying I'll participate in the 1 million galaxies and classified 2008 images and was certified by PKC. And here there is also the last galaxy classification project which is known to me is the Galaxy Zoo project. And talking about this project, this is also a project in which we can participate through the Zooniverse platform. Here, the picture of the galaxies which are provided to us are captured by the Great James Webb Space Telescope, and here we need to classify the galaxies based on their features, and it's also an interesting project which we should must try. You can see in this a sample slide I have provided to you, and here they are asking that is the galaxy simply smooth and rounded with no sign of a disk, and options are smooth, features or disk and star or artifact. And see in the center there is a spiral galaxy, you can see. And in the second option, which is the features or disk, you can see that in the image of the features or disk there is a spiral galaxy, so we can click the features or disk, and we click the done option. But if we still have any doubt for doing this, there is an option that is needs some help with this task, or you can click the done and talk, which will help you to means classify those galaxies. And the next project which I have participated is the supernova hunting project. And this project of Zooniverse deals with finding the supernovas. You know that supernova is a powerful and a luminous explosion of the stars. So we have to find the explosions. While doing this project, you will find that there will be three slides in a screen. The left-hand side screen shows the images of an area which is recently taken, and this is the home page. And in the bottom of the home page, you can see there are three slides. The name of the project is Supernova Hunters Project. And if you want to know more, you can click Learn More. And if you want to get started with this project, you can just get started. and I will show you. In there are two pictures you can see. In the left picture, and while I'm telling that while means hunting the supernovas, there will be three slides. You can see there are three slides. The slide in the left hand side corner shows the image of an area which is recently clicked in the space, where there will be a cross cursor. You can see a cross cursor, and in the center of the cross cursor you may find a dot like structure. And the middle slide shows the pictures of the same area of space which was captured few years ago, and the rightmost photograph shows that the difference between the left image and the middle image. If there is a dot like structure in the center image and a cross cursor in both the no, so sorry, if there is a dot like structure in the left hand side image, and if there is a dot structure in the right hand side image, but no dot structure in the middle image, central slide, then we can detect it as a real supernova. And then if it is really a supernova, then Zooniverse will publish a report in which their name will be published, who will means detect the candidates. Here, the supernovas are known as the candidates. And the first three citizen scientists or amateur astronomers, we will detect this means these candidates. Their name will be published. You can see in the remarks. My name is there along with Ashok Ghosh and Giovanni Colombo. And my name is also there in another two means discovery certificate. And moving on to this project is also a very interesting project. As I told you, that Zooniverse platform holds several citizen science projects. You can surely go with this project, and if you wish, and you can do it project. This project, the name of this project is Star Notes. You can see the homepage of the Star Notes. And this project will meet you with the diaries of the scientists and the lecturers of the and professors of the Harvard University from the ancient times till today. The library of the university scan each and every page of those diaries and spreads them to us, the citizen scientists, to the platform of Zooniverse. As you know that as it is impossible for the scientists and the professors, as they are limited in number, to look for such a massive amount of data, they are seeking our help to see the pages of the diaries in the picture from, and asks that whether in the picture any astronomical sketch, diagram, or any inserted material is there or not. And if any inserted material or a sketch is there, we have to select the object and have to submit. Then after doing more than 1000 or 500 galaxies, if you want an acknowledgement, then you have to send an email to the officials for an e-certificate. This Harvard and Smithsonian. In the February, March, I successfully completed more than 1000 detections and was acknowledged by them with this each certificate. And now, if somebody has an interest to paint and also has an interest in space, they can try with the space art. And there is a lot of acceptance, of space art currently in this world. As I am also passionate to art and space, I am going to tell you my story of space art in a brief manner. And I have to go back to 2020 to start my space art journey, as I had a knack from my early age to search for the latest space news in the websites like NASA Kids and ESA Kids. I saw that it was NASA Kids who was arranging an art competition, which is named as the NASA Kids Space Place Art Challenge. And they are asking for our unique drawings with our own thinking, own and not any copied drawing. I got a chance there to mix my imagination and reality. And the topic was that NASA's rocket Sentinel-6 was programmed to be launched at November 2020. The mission of that satellite was to check the water level and the climate change of Earth. The challenge was given to us at October to draw the rocket of the Sentinel-6 with our imagination, and which was not enclosed yet, and how it would be welcome to the space. As you know that when we go to our relatives' house, they are welcoming us. So they were asking that how Sentinel-6 will be welcomed by the space. And I then drew a picture. I will. This is that challenge where they were asking. And this is the picture and drawing which I made in a combination of watercolor, pastel, and pencil color. Then they sent me a form which I had to fill and attach it with my painting and had to send it to NASA by email. And I saw the age limit for the participation, it was up to 12 years. And after uh, after 2 weeks or 1 month, when I checked the website, they accomplished my artwork, and there were total 12 artworks from the whole over the world, and one of them was mine. And my artwork was displayed in the website for the whole 1 month. You can see. And my when I drew this, my age was 10, and there are other two drawings also, which are partially can be seen in the right hand side and the left hand side. Then yeah, then the ESA Kids project, European Space Agency Kids project. And then coming back to 2023, means there was an International Asteroid Day. And on the occasion of that, the European Space Agency Kids has organized a competition on asteroids and told us to make one art or a model on the topic, the same topic, that is the asteroid or comets. Then I made this model. You can see. Then I took with the help of black art paper and the white art paper, and with the help of the with the help of the black paper, I drew the surface, and with the help of white art paper, I cut the round and made it the earth. And from my garden, there was the pebbles that are there. I took it from there and I colored it with black color and placed and sprinkled some glitter over there and placed that on the black surface. And the rest, is the reflection of light. And there are several lights coming from means every direction. The torch lights, the candle lights, mobile phone torches, etc. Means, and I sent there to ESA. And after that, the European Space Agency kids has appreciated me with this certificate and congratulated. And then uh, after that year, means last year, Sobhan sir told me to start astrophotography, and the first chance I got was the Moon Over Us campaign, which was organized by the ICE team, where I wrote a poem. In the top, you can see the name of the poem. I have written that poem, The Moon. And I combined the poem with the picture of a moon, which was means developed by me through the NASA's micro observatory. And I also posted several photographs of the moon, of the night sky, the different features and the night sky through my mobile phone, my father's Android phone. As I don't have a telescope, the only way to do astrophotography for me is by with the help of a smartphone. And here are the photographs. In the second image, you can see that there is means a stick of a flower of a plant which rose up, and I combined it with the moon, and it looks like means a flower, means a bulb, like. And to do astrophotography, you have to mix a little bit of imagination, because if you don't do that, it will be means it will be less means interesting. And I posted you can see the two images, the poem on moon on Padlet. The Moon Over Us project was there on the Padlet, and I participated there actively. And for that project also, I was given with a certificate from International Astronomical Union and National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. And the name of the project was 100 Hours of Astronomy. And here comes the NASA's Astrophoto Challenge, where in the NASA's Astrophoto Challenge, this year's theme is the Lagoon Nebula. And I have developed the image of Lagoon Nebula through the micro observatory of NASA. And they sent us software through which we can develop this image. And the raw file sent by the micro observatory of NASA. And uh, in it is a Lagoon Nebula. I also developed the Crab Nebula. And in this year, the result is not enclosed yet, and but I have given with the certificate of participation, and it's a really means a good feeling from before getting a certificate from NASA's Universe of Learning. And yes, last but not the least, as I'm going to end my speech, that I want to say that in our whole universe, everyone knows that 70% is occupied with dark energy and 30% by matter. In those 30%, approximately 4% is made up of our known elements, and the rest 26% is the dark matter. And the rest is darkness. And as light cannot pass through them and reflect back from there. So at last, I will again say that we have to chase the darkness, and we have to decode the mystery of dark energy and dark matter, the darkness, with our best, and not to stop until our goal is reached. And thank you, everyone. This is only for today. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you.